Hey, it's Kelly. If you get on, please tell me if you can hear me or if I need to put my headphones in for a microphone. Today is July 15th, 2019, and we're going to do something fun today. Well, I say fun, but probably I'm going to cry, so not really that fun for me, but it's okay because I love you guys and I want to teach you how to do a breakthrough, so I always cry when I do breakthroughs, so it's all right. Oh, good, you can hear me. Awesome. Good, 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 good. All right, so today we're going to walk through a belief breakthrough, and I'm going to actually do one on myself. And I watched my YouTube video this morning, and I was like, oh, I need to redo that. That's like, everybody was asleep in my house, and I was trying to be really quiet, so it's like really like slow, low energy, and I was like, dude, I need to redo that video. So I'm going to redo it right here for you guys. And then, yeah. So enjoy me crying. I'll just tell you right now. Okay, so since our topic has been manifesting clients, I am going to do a breakthrough on myself about manifesting clients. So I'm going to tell you the steps. So I'm going to be jumping in and out of it as I do it. So I'll be like giving you the background, and then I'll be doing the step, okay? So it might be a little weird, but this is a really good way for you guys to learn belief breakthrough. Please do this every day. Like, please. If you want to make progress in your life, please do this every day, okay? Do it every day. Not optional. Make it part of your power hour. Okay, so the first step is to get grounded. So breathe deeply in through your nose, out through your mouth. Focus on your breathing, so that's all you're thinking about. Let everything else just go away. If something keeps coming up, say, I see you, but we're not thinking about you right now. Thank you. You may go. And just keep doing that until your mind is like, okay, I guess we'll focus. Okay, so deep breaths. And you guys can do this with me if you want. So let's do some deep breathing and get grounded. Oh, when you get grounded, it is important to know that you need to have everything uncrossed. So don't cross your arms, don't cross your legs, don't cross your eyes. Don't cross anything, and put your feet flat on the ground, okay? I don't know where the camera is. I feel like I'm totally looking in the wrong place, but oh well, it's my laptop. All right, so let's get grounded. So let's just focus on our breathing for a minute. And I like to imagine a bright white light coming down from heaven to the top of my head, all the way through my body, out the bottom of my feet, through the layers of the earth, to the center of the earth. And as that light passes through me, it burns off all confusion, all the clamor, all the inner chatter, all the doubts, fears. Everything is burned away, and only pure love and truth is left in me while I'm doing this. Okay, so in this state, ask yourself, which I'm going to do now, what is my biggest limiting belief keeping me from getting more of my ideal clients right now? So now I'm just going to listen for an answer. Hopefully it'll come fast because you're all watching me. Okay, so here's what I'm getting. I'm getting clients who want to work with me, but they don't have money for it. So my limiting belief is that I'm attracting people who don't see my value. Okay. Time to cry. Yay. Okay, so when you find your belief, then ask yourself what memory comes up that you need to resolve now. And I like to do it like this. I like to picture all my memories in a big filing cabinet. And there's some kind of magical force or something that knows which memory I need. Well, I think it's God. God knows, or my subconscious mind, one or the other, knows the memory I need to resolve. So I look at it as this big giant drawer, and it's open, and it's like long, long, long. And as I focus on it and I say, what memory do I need to resolve today? One of the files floats up. Okay, so I open the file and I look inside. So let me do that now. You guys can do this along with me. Totally cool. Hey, Kim. Kim, I just made you a video. I'll send you in a minute. Sorry, squirrel. So you're picturing this file cabinet and you're saying, okay, what memory do I need to resolve today to deal with this limiting belief? So if my limiting belief is I attract people who don't see my value, I attract people who don't see my value. What's the memory? Okay, I got a weird one today. Sometimes they're super weird and seem to make no sense at all, so we will follow this rabbit hole and see where it goes. Okay, so the memory is, I hope none of my family is watching this. My husband, fine, I mean my original family. So I was at my grandma's brother's house, and he had a pool in the backyard, and my grandma babysat us, so we would, during the summer, we'd go to his house a lot out in the country because he had a pool. And so I was in the pool with my cousin, who was like a year older than me and as a boy. And I don't remember who did it. One of us put an upside down floaty over the top of our heads. So we were like alone in the pool. And I don't remember what happened after that. We might have kissed. I think we did kiss. I think we kissed. I don't know. I was like probably, let's see, how old would I have been? Maybe 11, 12, 13. I don't know. Probably too young to be kissing boys, though. And a cousin. Ooh. So anyway, so that's the memory that came up. Okay, so now I'm going to analyze that memory. So what you do is when the memory comes up, you feel the emotions. So what emotions did I feel? I felt kind of skeezy because I was kissing my cousin. I felt kind of sneaky because we had a thingy over so nobody could see us. Yeah, it made me feel kind of like gross. So I'm just laying it all out there today, you guys. Woo! Hello. So what did I decide about myself? So the next question is, what did you decide about yourself in that moment of this memory that comes up? Okay. So what I decide about myself. Sometimes you have to get regrounded in the middle of your breakthrough. That's totally fine. So I'm just going to take a few more deep breaths. All right. So what I'm getting is that I decided that I was a bad person because only bad people would do that kind of thing. So if I'm a bad person, the next thing you do is you examine the cost of that belief. So if you've got this belief running in the back of your head for years and years, it affects everything you see, what you choose to see. Remember, your reticular activating system only lets you see up to 200 things at a time on a really good day. Usually it's more like 100. So of all the things around me in my life that I could see, I can only see about 100 of them. And so those 100 things have to validate my beliefs about myself. So because I have this long-running belief that I'm actually a bad person, then I have to look for proof of it my whole life. So for about, 30, 40 years, I've been looking for proof that I'm a bad person. So examining the cost of that belief is next. So what does it cost me in my life that I can only look for proof that I'm a bad person? Can't look for proof that I'm a good person because that's the opposite of that subconscious belief that's running. So I like to do the cost. I like to separate it into 4 things. So financially, like put a number on it. It's okay. I wore waterproof makeup. So put a number on it. Like, so how much does it cost me in my lifetime financially through missed opportunities and things like that to believe that I am a bad person? So I like to just intuitively say, okay, whatever number is right, pop into my head. All right, the number $100,000 is popping into my head. Then next I like to think, okay, what has it cost me in my health? So if you're a bad person, you're not going to want to take care of yourself very well. If you're a bad person, you're not going to want people to notice you, so you're going to probably put on some weight so people don't notice you. You're probably going to overeat and do a lot of binging because that's like self-punishment. So yeah, I can totally see that I've been doing that most of my life. Not right now, but in the past, yes, many, many years of that. All right. And then I like to also go one level deeper. So what's the cost of that? The cost of being overweight, the cost of, health issues. I don't have a lot of health issues, but I'm 52 years old. So, I mean, they're going to be coming if I keep that belief and I keep punishing myself with food. Even though I'm not doing it now, I do have a pattern of going back to it. So yeah, that's going to cost me a shorter life, not being able to be around to see my grandkids, stuff like that. So that sucks. Okay, so that's a high cost. And the next thing you do is relationships with yourself and relationships with others. Well, guess what? If you think you're a bad person, you're going to attract really crappy treatment from other people. You're going to attract toxic relationships. You're going to attract bad situations, career-wise, everything. You're going to attract a lot of people and situations that harm you and prove to you that you are worth nothing. Okay, so I can see that I have done that a little bit. I haven't done that a super bunch, only some. Like I've got an amazing husband who treats me like a queen. I've got my parents love me and they're nice to me, and I have amazing clients and mentors and friends and followers. So that part for me is not bad, but the other parts are bad. Okay, so everybody's different. Your costs might be really high in some areas and really low in some areas. So do your cost and see where your costs lie. Okay, so now you get to say, this is where it turns happy. Are you done paying that cost? Kelly, are you done paying that cost? Yeah, I think I'm done paying that cost. Let me think for a second. Yeah. But it's too expensive for me. So then give yourself permission to shift to a belief that serves you better. And I like you to say it out loud because your subconscious needs to hear you say it and you need to speak it. You need to invoke it into your reality. Okay. I give myself permission to shift to a belief that serves me better. So then the next step is find a new belief that is A, actually true, and B, serves you better. Okay? So my new belief could be, gosh, so many things. I mean, the obvious one is I'm a good person, but I like to go a lot deeper than that. If you know me, I like to do like pretty elaborate new beliefs, at least 3 sentences long. So I'm going to actually write it down because I like to keep record of all my new beliefs and all my breakthroughs. Because when I start to feel like, oh my gosh, I'm so messing things up, I like to go back and see my progress. And keeping a breakthrough journal is proof of the progress you have made. So my new belief is, of course, I am a good person. I'm going to say, I bless the lives of everyone I meet. That's a bold statement, but you know what? I believe it. I believe it. Have I blessed any of your lives? I bet I have. And I'm not afraid to say it. Okay. I'm a good person. I bless the lives of everyone I meet. And I like to have 3, so I'm trying to think of a third one. And okay, what was my bad belief? Oh yeah, that I was a bad person. I'm a good person. I bless the lives of everyone I meet. And I deserve all good things. Yes, I love that. I also believe everyone deserves all good things. Like, seriously, I believe that. So anytime you're doing a belief breakthrough, if it fits, put that in there, okay? Okay, so my new belief, I'm a good person. I bless the lives of everyone I meet, and I deserve all good things. Okay, that's my new belief. So now the next step after you get your new belief is ask yourself, do I need to revisit that memory and either rewrite it or reinterpret it? And so, so what you do is you take a trusted advocate with you, someone that you trust completely to say or do the exact right things to help you take all of the pain and power out of that memory. Probably my favorite person to bring when I do this is my future self, my best highest self. And so I'm going to bring her, and I'm going to go to that pool where, like, I don't know, 12-year-old me is kissing her cousin under that pool floaty. And I'm going to say to her, what am I going to say to her? Actually, I think I'm going to rewrite it. I'm going to have her not do it. I'm going to have her stop her people-pleasing tendencies in their tracks And when he wants to put that thing over their head and kiss her, she's going to say no. And she's going to get out of the pool. She's going to have a backbone and not let that happen. Ooh, I like that way better. Okay. So my little 11 or 12-year-old Kelly gets out of the pool, says no thank you, and the cousin kiss never happens. And so there, I like that. And then pick a celebration, because you want to anchor positive feelings with the new belief. So you need to pick a celebration to go with your new belief, either in the past or something you can do now. And so let me see, how am I going to celebrate that? Gosh, my favorite celebration is always go to Disneyland. I think I'm going to have to do Disneyland again. So after we get out of the pool, I go up to my grandma and I say, Grandma, let's go to Disneyland. And even though we're in Kansas, she says, that's a great idea. Let's plan a trip for next week. So we plan a trip and we go to Disneyland. That's my new memory. Yay, way better. Okay. So the next step, which is the final step, is decide your next action step in making that new belief a permanent part of your core beliefs about yourself. So if my new belief is I'm a good person, I bless the lives of everyone I meet, and I deserve all good things, then what is an action step I can do in the next 24 hours to cement that belief as part of my core beliefs? Let me think about that. What can I do? If you ever can't come up with an answer, just get grounded again. Totally helps. Oh, I'm getting an action step I've been getting lately and haven't done yet, so I guess I better do it today. My action step is to collect testimonials that people have given me, put them all together in a document, and make myself a testimonial poster and hang it up in my house where I can see it. So that's my next step. And that's a good one. That's going to show me that I do bless the lives of everyone I meet. So that's a really good next step. So yes, thank you, Heavenly Father. I love that one. Awesome. Okay. So that is a belief breakthrough. And hopefully it is better than the one on YouTube that I recorded last year when I was trying to be quiet because everyone in my house was asleep. So this one was a little more energetic. So I hope that you liked it. Does anyone have any questions about belief breakthrough? Now is the time to ask. We have 7 minutes and I'm open for questions. Lynn says, it's interesting how a somewhat narrow limiting belief leads to a broader, more encompassing new belief. That's true. That's awesome. What were the 4 points of the cost? Financial, health, relationship with yourself, and relationship with others. So relationship with yourself means like your self-esteem and like self-care and standing up for yourself, things like that. Faye, I'm glad you love it. Thank you. Janelle, if we're rewriting it, explain please about how that works because it still happened. Janelle, you have power over your mind. If you decide that it has happened a different way, your subconscious mind will believe you. It's crazy. Also, I don't know what you guys think about this, but oh man, I watched this YouTube video once that if you believe in quantum physics, there are always multiple futures based on all of our decisions. But if you look at it backwards, you can kind of also have multiple pasts based on your memories. And so I like to just think I deleted that one string that had that kiss on it, and now my new string is a past where it never happened. So it's up to you. If you can't rewrite it, then just revisit it. I know some people can't let go of that, set in stone reality. That's okay. If you are like that, then you can just revisit it where you reinterpret what happened. So instead of it meaning that you're a bad person, your trusted advocate could come and say, oh, this is so funny that this happens because it's going to put you in a tailspin for years. But you know what? You're going to learn a really good lesson from it. And it's going to really benefit you and make you stronger and wiser and help you be a better mentor in the future. So you can do it either way. I usually do that. I usually revisit. But today I felt like rewriting. I don't usually rewrite. Does that answer your question, Janelle? Janelle says, well, that makes sense because when we tell stories, it almost always gets embellished more and more. That's so true. Gina, that's why I sometimes struggle with the speaker personality test. Yeah. I get you. All right, any other questions about belief breakthrough? Good, you get it now. Awesome. That's great. All right, we've got 4 more minutes. I will watch for questions. Tomorrow is the first day of round 2 of the Manifesting Clients Challenge. The first one was so popular. I had people saying, when are you going to do it again? Can I get in? So I'm starting another one tomorrow. There are still spots if you want to join. It is step by step exactly how I get clients. There's manifesting in there. There's turning your Facebook into a sales funnel. How to actually figure out who your ideal client is and is not. All kinds of awesome stuff. So we start that tomorrow. It's $17 and you are all invited. If you're not already in it, message me and say, I want in the challenge. Gina says, does reinterpreting work when you do it right when something is happening? Like my boys will say something damaging like, you're so dumb, Mom. I know they don't mean it, but I interpret out loud. That means to me that you're amazing, Mom. Oh, I love that. You're transmuting it in the process of it happening. That's totally awesome. Yes, that works. Totally do that. I love it. Allie says, do you have a document with the breakthrough steps written out? I do. It is somewhere in the group files from the past. I could type it up again and post it today. But I know it's in there, but I can type it up again because I know sometimes it's hard to find stuff because this group is 2 years old, over 2 years old now. So it was pretty early on. So I'll post it again so it's fresh. Also, if you have written and published a book and are a speaker and would like to speak on my August cruise, I had a New York Times columnist coming and he was going to teach the whole writing, getting published workshop side of the cruise. The other half is speaking, which Julie May is teaching. It's going to be amazing. But something happened and he can't come now. So I am looking for a really high-end speaker who has been a best-selling author to come speak to us. And so let me know if you know anybody like that. Janelle says, I've been having all these memories and limiting beliefs pop into my head now. I've got a lot of work to do. Gina says, same for me. Yep. I know. And you know what? It's like an onion. You peel off layer by layer by layer. And sometimes it seems endless, like there is no end to the layers, but there is. And with every layer, it gets easier and you get more clear. So just keep going. That's why I say do it every day. For the first year, Lynn and I did it every day. It was crazy. And we don't do it as often now. Now we take turns. So he does a day and then I do a day. So it's so helpful. Oh my gosh, you guys. You're basically rewriting all your programming from all the problems you've got to being an amazing, perfect version of you. So please do a breakthrough every day. It's amazing. Angela knows someone. That's awesome. I can talk to Leslie Householder. That's a good idea because she'll be on my cruise in December. Awesome. Oh, and I got 2 more cabins for the December cruise, you guys. If you want to come on the Female Mastermind cruise, we have 4 spots now because I was able to get 2 extra cabins. So it is $12.97 per person. Everyone gets a balcony. It's awesome. Janelle, do you never have them pop up again? Yeah, they pop up. They pop up until all the layers are gone. They keep popping up. And you know what's funny is I get the same memory over and over and over again for some of them. And it gets really frustrating because it'll be a totally different breakthrough. And I've got this one memory that I have with every breakthrough practically. It's like it's me standing in front of a mountain of dirty laundry when I was like probably the same age as this breakthrough. When I was like probably 12, this mountain of laundry that I could never get to the bottom of. I've had that memory in like 20 of my breakthroughs, and they're not all the same topic of breakthrough. It's really funny. Janelle, because one of mine involves a story my husband loves to tell. You know what? As you do breakthroughs on it over and over, it will lose its power, and you'll just laugh at it. The story won't bother you at all. Faye, yes, you need to do it more. Do it every day. At least one a day, every morning. All right. Are there any other questions? Who's coming on my cruise? Oh, and if you want to learn how to write a book or become a speaker, then let me know and I'll get you signed up for my August cruise. It's August 16th through 23rd out of Galveston, Texas. And we're doing Western Caribbean. And then this coming March is Personal Development Cruise. Allie's going to speak on that. It's going to be awesome. And we're sailing out of Miami on the 4th largest cruise ship in the world to all kinds of fun islands I've never been to before. I'm really excited because they're almost all stops I've never had before. Tina, do you write everything down in your breakthrough journal? I do the limiting belief, the memory, the decision I made about myself, and then the new belief, and my next action step. Who's making mad faces? Who's mad? Sally, are you mad? Sally, why are you mad? Allie, you'll be a best-selling author by then. Awesome. That's great. Angela, yes, every day, literally, make it part of your morning routine. I'm not kidding. It's amazing. It will change your life so drastically. Yep, Sally's coming in December. It's going to be awesome. All right, I guess we are done. I'm not seeing any more questions come in. Sally, you're not mad? Somebody else was angry. Whoever was mad, sorry. If you were making the mad face. I saw mad faces floating by. Okay. PM me later if you need questions. I will type up these steps and post them in the group. And yes, Lynn, that is right. That's why Lynn and I get up at 4 in the morning. We have a lot to do before he goes to work at 7:45. So yeah, get up super early. Oh, Sally, you're so sweet. You only have happy faces around me. Awesome. All right. So if you want to go on a cruise, if you know somebody who could speak on my August cruise, if you want to come on the personal development cruise, the mastermind cruise, the speaking writing cruise, just message me. $500 deposit is all you need to pay for now. Okay, I guess that's it. You guys have an awesome day. Go do breakthroughs every day so that you get the life you really want, okay? Okay, do it. All right, I'll see you guys later. Oh, what time do I go to bed, Faye? We go to bed about 9-ish, usually. Sometimes later, then we pay for it in the morning, but we still get up because we have to. All right, I'm gonna go now. You guys have a great day. I love you guys. Bye.